What's going on, guys? Troy here with WeightGainNetwork.com. I got a really interesting topic for all you guys today. I want to let you in on 3 secrets the pro bodybuilders use to build muscle really fast. These are 3 tips that you can incorporate into your workouts and start building muscle really fast, pack on that lean muscle mass for this winter bulking season. So let's get right into the list, guys. Alright guys, the first tip that pro bodybuilders use to build muscle really fast is to keep their time under tension at its maximum amount for every single muscle group that they're working out. So I'm going to demonstrate and I'm going to show you guys how a typical guy would do a dumbbell hammer curl. Then I'm going to show you how Mr. Olympia Phil Heath does his dumbbell hammer curls. In order to build muscle on an exercise like this, you need to keep your time under tension at its maximum. You want to keep the muscle under tension the entire time. So a lot of guys will make the mistake of resting at the bottom. So when you're lifting here and you're going down fast, your muscle is hardly under tension at all. So this isn't really doing a whole lot. Now, when Phil Heath does this exercise, he'll actually work out one arm at a time. He'll never rest, he'll never lock at the bottom. He'll keep his time under tension at its maximum. So he'll go nice and slow and controlled. He'll keep the weight in motion the whole time, just like that. This is completely different than doing it the other way. Switch arms, squeeze the bicep at the top. Everything is slow and controlled, under tension the entire time. Another tip that pro bodybuilders use is they incorporate the concept of muscle confusion. Now, a lot of people think muscle confusion is a bunch of BS, but this stuff is really powerful. It does wonders for your motivation. Think about going in the gym and doing the same workout every single time. That is so boring and mundane. You guys aren't robots, you're humans. You need change. You need to shock your muscle into growth. You need to incorporate different workout strategies for explosive muscle growth. So a couple ways to confuse the muscles is, number 1, you can do drop sets. Start off really heavy, for instance on the bench press. Rep out 5-6 reps really heavy, drop the weight by 15-20%, go until failure again. Do 3 or 4 drop sets consistently, fatigue those muscles, take them outside their comfort zone. You can do supersets. You might be able to do bicep curls and go right into a barbell curl. You can do supersets with opposing muscle groups. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he used to do chest press and he used to do lat pull down. He worked on his chest and his back to back. So there's a lot of really great ways to incorporate muscle confusion to shock your muscles into growth. Alright guys, next tip that pro bodybuilders use to build muscle fast is they don't major in the minor. They never go in the gym and just work out one small muscle group for an hour long. If you want to build big arms, a lot of skinny guys think that, they're going to go in the gym and they're just going to work out their biceps and do isolation training for, 45 minutes to an hour. But that is not the best way to build muscle. That is not the best way to build up your arms. You want to maximize your muscle building anabolic hormones. The easiest way to do this is to work out the biggest, largest, and strongest muscle groups in the body. So if you want to build big arms, go in the gym, get on the deadlift, get on the squat rack, and do 4 or 5 really heavy sets. Get those anabolic hormones going, and then work out your arms. Isolation training is good, but don't make it be the focal point of your entire workout. Make sure you always are going in the gym and you're performing the compound muscle building movements, the exercises that you're able to lift the most weight on. This is the key to really maximizing those hormones and building up those smaller muscle groups as well. Alright guys, those were 3 tips the pro bodybuilders use to build muscle fast. If you're looking for more great tips on how to bulk up and gain lean muscle mass, check out WeightGainMethod.com. Thanks guys.
Are you still too skinny? Go to WeightGainMethod.com and get access to a complete step-by-step plan for gaining weight and building muscle fast.